It is Sunday night. The weekend is coming to a close. It's so sad. It was a wonderful weekend. I got so much painting done. You have no idea. You have no idea how much painting I got done this weekend. It's just embarrassing. So, we had a great weekend. How was your weekend, everybody? Everybody chilling out here, hanging out on a Sunday night. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate all the attention. I love attention, you know? I mean, everybody likes a little attention here and there. So, yeah. Hello, Pinky Lee. What is going on? So, I'm shocked this has 50 backers. I've never seen anything like this before. But yeah, okay. Larry, what is going on? Priscilla and CM. Hey, how you doing? Pinky Lee says hello. Hello back. It is the end of the weekend as we come to a close of another wonderful weekend. We had like rain here on Saturday, and then Sunday it was nice and clear. Nexus, hello. CM got some flowers. Are they not quarantining flowers anymore? Bartman, what's going on? Tropical, what's up? Holly, hey, how are you doing, Holly? My weekend was good. I got a lot of painting done. Let me check out my newest one. My newest one is the High Priestess. So I actually drew a face that's acceptable. I mean, it's not bad at all. And the detail on the robe, I think that's more detail than most of the other just standard Rider-Waite things. Anyway, but I'm pretty proud of this one. I like this one. We're gonna load it up into Photoshop and put it up on the site here a little later tomorrow. Once I'm not burned out of staring at the computer, you know. The governor's lifted some restrictions. CM, I said some of the restrictions were going to be lifted early. You remember? That was one of the things. CM, I said restrictions, some of them be lifted a little early. There you go. You bought some flowers to garden with. That's excellent. All right. And Wolfie, welcome. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? People getting some flowers. What's got 50 backers? There's a tarot on Kickstarter that I was expecting would get no backers, but it's got 50 backers. So that's encouraging for me. I think so. All right. Priscilla, thank you. I appreciate the compliment there. You ordered 6 mini dicks. You're excited? There you go. You're tuning in before I unbox. There you go. You need to unbox them on YouTube. That's always fun. Divine Universe, what a great name. Hello, welcome back. Candace Cross wants to know about the unemployment fat cash. So everybody's telling me it's true. You get $600 extra for unemployment a week. So you get $2,400 extra a month. I mean, that's not, I mean, you know, if you're going to, I'm not saying unemployment's great, but that's not too bad. It's better than not getting that much money. I mean, I'm just saying. So let's check it out with the Anna K. Can't go wrong with the K. I think we're just talking about that. I think, Larry, you were just using this, weren't you? Larry was using the Anna K a minute ago. Candace Cross, you're hoping. Yeah. I mean, you know, that's not too bad a situation there. I mean, I'm not saying that's like a livable income by any means, but it's better than nothing. I mean, it's better than nothing. In Texas, that would be a livable income. Like New York, that would you'd still be homeless. But you know, that's it. Tash Murray, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? We are checking it out over here about unemployment, seeing if we're going to get approved for the unemployment. Are we going to get not approved for the unemployment? I think we got a letter coming. We got news coming. One of the things I love about Anna K is just how direct it is. We got news coming. We got finances coming. It's looking pretty good with that. So the Ace of Cups says we are a bit worried about that. It's almost like that there's something in the application that you're concerned about. Raina, what is going on? How are you doing, Raina? So Raina, oh, by the way, in case you wonder, on the star card, Raina's idea was nipple piercings, and I did it. It's on the star card. You got to zoom in but it's there. It's there. Went with that idea. Raina is a genius. Raina was a genius over there. Ace of Cups and then the 4. So it's almost like that we're worried that we won't get it, or there's something in the application that we're concerned about, or there's a delay, or there's something causing some type of concern, right? We have some type of concern as far as that's concerned. So I don't think that that's really going to apply. I think after a while, after some delay, after things sort of merge out and continue on. Ollie, hello, what is going on? After things sort of go out and move on, I think after a bit of a delay, we get some news. Obviously, we have the news coming. We reach out, we grab that news. There's a barrier here, but I don't think, I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad. But we do have the money coming. We do have the income coming. So the 2 says, yes, we do get that. There are decisions to be made, and those decisions reflect in your favor. And, let's see, what is it? The game, what's the Mockingbird thing? May all the money be in your favor. May the games be in your favor or something. I don't remember. Anyway, so, I think everything comes in your favor. We are good. We are good with that. I think everything is looking good with that. So, good luck. Hope everything works out and is looking good as far as the cards are concerned. Divine Universe wants to jump on a dating site. Divine Universe wants to get on some dating. All right. Let's see. DU? Dating site, any good? Let's try to figure that out, if the dating site is any good or not. Yes, follow me on Instagram. If you like spam, I post like 3 times a day. If you like painting, I post like 3 times a day. So Instagram is where I'm at. I'm all over that Instagram. I think that's the only social media I really like, other than here. I mean, obviously, you like here. But Instagram, I mean, I'll just post random stuff. I post pictures of my refrigerator on Instagram. I post pictures of my painting on Instagram. I post everything on Instagram. I just get bored, He Gates Crossing, hello, what is going on? See, Raina post that Instagram ad right there. She's got the timing down. She's got the timing down there. All right, let's figure out if we're going to go on this dating site, meet some cute people or not. You don't know until you get on it. We don't know until we get on it. So this is going to be a big waste of time or not. Let's figure that out. The 4 of Cups says, we're going to have a bit of a mix here. The 4 of Cups says we end up getting some dates off of here. Bartman, how do I get rid of trolls on YouTube? You hit the ban button. I hit the ban button quite often. Probably a startling amount of times I hit that ban button. So the 7 of Cups, we're looking at the 8 of Cups, we're looking at the 4 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. So what are we sort of looking at here? All right. The dating site, I think, is okay. I think it's pretty good. We're going to have mixed results. Master of the obvious, we're going to have mixed results. Any dating site is not going to be just this magical pill to where, they just boom and we get our soulmate first shot straight out of the box. That would be great, but whatever. The 7 of Pentacles says that it's a matter of filtering through the trash. So we need to get through the trash. And that's going to be a matter of getting people that writing them off, looking for red flags, writing those off, trying to figure out who you really want to talk to, make sure they're not bots and things like that. Magic Universe, hello. What's going on? We got Divine Universe and Magic Universe. Sage Advice Shared is here. What is going on, Sass? How are you doing? It has been a minute. But yeah, we're going to have to sort of get on there and filter out all the red flags, the trash, and all this other stuff, right? Christopher Jackson, hello, what's going on? The Ace of Cups, though, says we have some good relationships in there. We have some good dates in there. They're kind of hidden, but we do have some good dates in there. So there you go. The 4 of Cups, we're going to have some of them are going to be a bit mixed. In other words, I don't really know what to think of this person. They're not really following up as much as I think they should. And disappointment and a lot of disappointment to get through there. And to find some people sort of to talk to, mingle with, hang out, and things like that. 8 of Wands says, though, you're going to get your goal. I think the site has what you need. It's a matter of working to filter getting things to where you want it, finding the good people. And the Eight of Wands says that we are moving forward. We are getting things done. We do get some action. We do get some results from the website. So I think it's good. I think it's good. Obviously, the Ace of Cups says we get that connection. We get the emotional stuff. Got to filter through the red flags. Get us a friend. Sounds like you were looking for a friend. So there you go. Yo, Yoli, what is going on? We got the triple Texas action in here. I think Larry, you're from Texas, right? I think Larry's here. Yo, Yoli's here, and I'm here. If Christina Dowden joins, she's here. If the Tarot Magician joins, she's here. I mean, half the chance in Texas. I'm just saying now, half the chance in Texas. All right, Nexus wants to know, will I meet a soulmate? First time I managed to catch a live. Ollie, it's so good to have you here. Thank you for the kind words on the tutorials there. All right, so will students come back to campus this fall? Check it out. Domini, what is going on? What's a love reading? And Roxy, hey, how's it going? All right, let's see. Is Jared going to be really mad or upset with us? I just ended things. Well, I'm assuming if you ended things and he wasn't ready for you to end things, they're going to be pretty upset. But let's check it out. Let's check it out. That's a lot of Z's. Let's check it out. Are they mad I broke up? I'm going to say yes. I just right out of the box there. Going to say yes. We'll see, though. We'll see there. Are they mad that we broke up? Well, I think for this one, we could go with the Encore Tarot, Ciro Marchetti. I mean, there we go. Can't go wrong with Ciro. Yo, Yoli, all my exes live in Texas. Indeed. I have an ex in Texas. I have an ex in Sweden. I have a lot of locations with exes, I think. There we go. You never know what you're going to get. You never know what you're going to get. So let's find out. Are they mad? I broke up. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, but we're going to go with the cards. We're going to go with the cards. The love screen, we could go with the love screen. I mean, we could go with the love screen. It is a possibility. If the love screen tells all, what are we looking at here? I think the High Priestess. Speaking of High Priestess, I just made a High Priestess. Here's my version of the High Priestess. It's got the Torah, we got the background, and then I made some fairly detailed moon, and we got the nice shading underneath the High Priestess. But anyway, that's my version of the High Priestess. But here we go with the High Priestess. The High Priestess talks about secrets, talks about things that that may not be quite known, right? We do have high secrets, and the secret card that comes after that's the Devil. I think that they may have been pretty much prepared for this. They may have been prepared for this. Heat Blair, what is going on? It's good to see you. First time on the live stream. Well, I'm sorry Raina sent you to such a terrible place. I hope you can survive it. Priscilla P. Christopher Jackson. That's amazing. Well, thank you. So, I mean, yeah, there are some secrets. The Devil, I think they knew. I think that they saw it coming. It's not that big of a surprise. Maybe they act surprised. You know, when you get the surprise birthday party and you walk in and they're like, surprise. And you're like, I did not know anything about this. So maybe it was a bit of that. Why is she dressed in red? Because I want to paint her red. Anyway, so yeah, the High Priestess says we do have secrets, the Devil behind that. I don't think they're too shocked. I think they saw it kind of coming. I think they contributed to it quite a bit as well, right? The King of Cups says that we're pretty much going to be okay. I mean, they're going to be okay. Obviously, they have issues with it. Obviously, you know, in a perfect world, maybe we'd keep everybody around. But I think they're moving on. They're just going to be just fine. Now, the burden comes to where I think they're trying to get back. I think they have a master plan. They got some ideas about coming back. So you can expect in a couple of months, maybe a phone call. They're going to be like, hey, can we check it out? Can we check out, you know, maybe have a little reuniting action there. So The Ten of Wands says, I think that we have a recurring situation where they're going to try and come back. So, you know, I mean, you know, there you go. So if you want to check that out, if you want to do a comeback later, you may have the opportunity for that as well. But I think for now they're moving on. But yeah, I mean, they saw it coming. Yo, Yoli, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Get out of there. Haiti, what is going on? Losing some weight, Haiti? Let's check that out. Yo, Yoli, did you have a question? Let me know. And Leaves Flow, thank you. I appreciate you hanging out over here. Leaves Flow wants to know, tell me about the man approached me in. All right. Let's find out. Leaves Flow, tell me about a man. Let's check it out. All right. Let's see. LF. Tell me about that man and see what is going on. Yeah, we have cake. We have cake over here. Got nipple piercings in the star card. I mean, we got some action-packed things going on over here. We could use did we use the Thoth already? I'm not sure, did we? I mean, we could use the Thoth again, I guess. I mean, does it hurt? Does it hurt to use the Thoth? Not sure, probably not. I'm not sure why my question never shows up. I think you gotta, yeah, you think you gotta add it in the little chat thingy. In the little chat thingy or whatever it is. There you go. All right, approaching me in love. Tell me about the guy that's approaching me in love. I'm single. Well, you may not be single for long if the guy's pretty good, you know? May have some good news there. Let's check it out. I mean, we got nipple piercings in the star card. You gotta zoom in. You have to zoom in. But it's there. It's there because Raina said that's what you should do. So that's what I did. You know, that's what I did. All right. Yeah, we got beaches opening up. How exciting is that, right? All right. So let's tell about the man approaching me. Want to find out about that. Oh, my God. Yo, Yoli, is my boyfriend cheating on me? I think he may be on a dating website. Oh, my. Okay. So tell me about this man. I think they're doing pretty good financially. I think we got a nice little financial situation. They're pretty stable. We have a pretty stable financial situation, as well as they're good at sort of earning money. They're good at getting resources. They're not too difficult to get what they need, to take what they need. So finding a job is not going to be too difficult. Getting resources, getting money is not going to be too difficult. But they do have a bit of a combatant side to them, to where they just like, I mean, not really the spice, but they just like to be in charge. They like to be in charge. So strife sort of puts us in this situation where they end up getting in difficult situations. It's almost like it just magically happens to them. So there's this run in to this weird situation. You're like, how in the world did you even get in that situation? So it reminds me of this, when I did martial arts forever, it reminds me of this martial artist that we knew. He was constantly getting in fights. And like, I've never got in a fight. I mean, I can't remember the last time I got into a fight. The person always got into fights. I'm like, how are you running into these? Like, how are you getting into this? You know, you just like blathering your mouth and making people mad or what? Anyway, but this person seems to always just sort of drop into difficult situations or weird situations. But again, they're good at getting resources so they can handle it sometimes, but whatever as well. So they just broke up with somebody, or they're in the process of breaking up with somebody that, you know, it was sort of a temporary relationship. They wanted somebody to hold them over until something more serious. It's not like they're soulmate for life or anything like that. So just sort of be aware of that. Now, so looking at Galactic Goddess, hello, I appreciate your donation. So looking just at long term, if you're looking for this person to be a relationship with, I think they're pretty decent. You're going to have to put up with a bit of drama. I mean, have you seen drama before? You know, whatever. So, I mean, there you go. So just sort of move on if that's going to be a problem. But overall, I think they're a pretty good situation. I mean, this is a great card to sort of get into, to walk into, to get some action with. And I think that you're going to have a pretty good time, other than a couple of, you know, minor things that you're going to sort of bump into with the thing. There you go. Well, Heat Blair is a black belt as well. There you go. I'm a 3rd degree black belt. All right. Let's see. Queenie can still beat me up. Queenie could beat anybody up. She's going to throw some cake. She's going to throw some cake. All right. So Yo Yoli wants to know. Let's see. Yo Yoli says, am I, no, Yo Yoli wants to know, he be cheating. He be cheating or not? Sounds like we have. Sounds like we have the, you know, there you go. All right, approve that message. I mean, you never know what's going to happen in chat. It sounds like that we have a country song waiting to happen. Antonella, welcome. What's going on? And Mona, welcome. And Katie A is here too. We got the whole crowd up in here. This is exciting, isn't it? All right, the Slow Tarot. Slow Tarot is up. The Slow Tarot is up. Katie, I'm doing fantastic. Katie, I just finished my High Priestess card, and I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I think we're going to do the Chariot tomorrow, or I'm going to start the book. I don't know. One of the things. I need to do some stuff there. Is there a cheater screen? No, there's not a cheat screen. I don't have a screen for everything. I got a love screen, and I got a job screen, and I got the green screen. That's all I got. That's all I got. You know, we're working with what we have. We limited sometimes, but we're working with what we have. So there you go. All right, he be cheating or not? Oh, the Three of Wands says they are sort of looking around, but they're not finding anything. They're not finding anything. I know. Aw. They're not finding much at all. So the Seven of Coins says that they are sort of hedging their bets and trying to find a 2.0, trying to find relationship 2.0, love 2.0. You know, they're just not feeling it. They're just not feeling it right now. The connection is not there. The connection is not strong. We're not strong with the force on this relationship. You know, we got a bit of a Jar Jar Binks situation happening inside the relationship. The Moon reversed says that we're having difficulties. We're not really feeling it. We're not getting that. We're not getting what we need. So sometimes you're in a relationship, you just sort of put up with the other person, but you're not really getting what you need long term. And that's sort of what's happening here as well, right? So they are sort of looking, they're not finding much, they're sort of checking it out and seeing what's going on. Ultimately, they are, so they're not actively cheating, if that matters, but they're sort of looking around. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. So there you go. So yeah, you know, the Four of Cups, the Lord of Blended Pleasure, turned around. Now that says a bunch of different things. One of the things says that they don't like what they're being offered when it's right side up. When it's reversed, they don't like anything. It's like they don't like what they had originally. We don't like what we're being offered. We seem to don't like anything. So there's sort of this weird place to where they're just unhappy in general. They're just an unhappy person. They're not really thrilled with that and all that other stuff. So there you go. All right, there you go. Your ex Jay. Is that Jay? Was it Jerome? Haiti, was Jerome? Thank you for your donation. So is that the X that you're always asking about? Is that Jerome? I know it was a J. I thought it was something else, though. I don't know. Let's find out. All right. Speaking of Haiti, looking about losing weight, checking all of that stuff out there. Let's check it out here. HG, losing weight. And then we got the financial upswing. And then we got Jerome is texting us. Jerome is texting us. And we can use the Muse Tarot. Muse Tarot's not too bad at all. Yo Yoli, I mean, you know, I'm sorry, Yo Yoli. That's how Texas rolls. That's how us Texans roll. Sometimes you just get in these bad relationships. You're just not happy. You're not content. You don't know what you're going to do. So there you go. All right, so let's check this out about losing some weight. Dropping a couple of pounds by the end of June. That's a pretty good time frame. That intermittent fasting and all that other stuff that works like a champ. Low carb action. Let's check it out. The Five of Inspiration. Well, the Five of Inspiration, the Three of Inspiration. I think we got some inspiration here, right? There we go. So the Five of Inspiration says it's kind of difficult. I think that you're really busy. You're trying to sort of formulate a plan for how to lose weight, and it's sort of difficult for you because you're trying to figure out sort of what's the best approach, because you've tried to lose weight in the past It's hard. I mean, it is hard. So, and you haven't made much progress before, and you tried different styles. You're trying to avoid, Raina's cake and things like that. So, to get some weight loss, you're trying to try all these different things, and some works a little bit, but you end up gaining it back. Some others don't work at all, but people just tout how amazing this plan is. And you try it and you just don't lose anything. So it's kind of difficult sometimes. Anyway, the 5 says we're running into that difficulty. Now, the 3 says that you've come into sort of the plan that you need to use is the one that you've come into before. So you've seen the plan before. It's worked for you before. Go with what you know. Go with what you know. So if you've used something in the past and you've tried it out and it worked, you only need to lose a little bit, right? I mean, we don't need to lose as much as me. I lost 240 pounds, but you don't need to lose anything like that. So it's just find what worked for you before, and let's lean on it, and the Queen of Materials into the Knight of Materials says you do have the ability, we do have the power to get that done. Now, the Queen is all about sort of getting the plan together, getting organized, getting everything to where we want it, especially with materials. She's about collecting stuff, right? We're collecting things, and that's going to be where we can go, right? And the Knight says, let's get moving on it. So it's all about starting as soon as possible, eliminating any cheats or eliminating anything that's going to knock you off track. Go with what you know, make a plan, and start getting moving. The Knight is a moving card. It's all about movement, getting things done, getting things moving, that fire energy as well. And the Knight says, let's get some of that movement done. And I think that you're going to be successful. It's not going to be a problem at all. Just go with what you know. Don't try anything weird and unusual. Just find the one that worked for you the last time kind of thing, All right. So, by the way, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a physician. You should always not listen to anything I say. All right. So, GG wants to know money. Upswing in the near future. We're going to have some money coming in. We're going to have some money coming in, or what's going to happen there? I think that we want to use the Golden Tarot for money. I think that's my new deck. It's my new deck right there. My new deck, the Golden Tarot there, because I love it. I love it, the Golden Tarot. Mona, do you have a question for TarotOracle? There you go, Mona. What is up? Thank you for your donation, Mona. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Let me find out if you got a question. We'll throw that down here. Yeah, Raina's cakes that she posted, they look really good. They look moist and yummy. And yeah, I want some of those. So, all right, let's check it out. Check it out and see what we're doing here as far as the money upswings. The 4 of Coins says we do have a money upswing. Let's talk about the 4 of Coins for a minute. The 4 of Coins is all about hanging on to what you got. Hanging on to what you got. And everybody on every card except mine, by the way, is going to show this, is going to say we're not only holding on to what we have as far as money and resources are concerned, but we're getting more. We're searching for more. We're seeking more. We're seeking an expansion. And that's what the 4 is about, is having the stability of our resources, but also getting more, seeking more, and finding a way for more. And the 3 of Wands says you do have some abilities, or you do have some JavaScript. There is no list. We take donations and we'll pick at random. We got 2 more donations and we're going random. Then we're going random JavaScript, JS. I'm a software developer, so I see JS, I say JavaScript. Okay. The 3 of Wands is about looking into the distance and checking things out, looking into the distance, finding those opportunities. And I think you're going to be able to do that. We have a bit of a rest period. We have a bit of delay. Not every choice is going to come out perfect. Not every choice is going to be ideal. But the 4 of Swords says, get a bit of a delay. We have opportunities coming. Make sure we choose the correct one. And the 8 of Swords says we're a bit confined. In other words, out of the opportunities that we see, only a couple of them work out. So pick wisely, like in the movie, what was it? Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know, he chose poorly. Don't be the one that chose poorly when they're trying to get the mugs. Anyway, so yeah, choose wisely. A bit restricted as to which ones are going to work out the best, which ones are going to work out well. So make your choice wisely. You know, think, do your research, check out the company, see if other employees are happy and things like that. But I think you do that as well. There we go. Is it coming in? It's been delayed. All right. So yeah, we do have an upswing in the future. There you go. All right. Let's see. My ex Jerome, Jay is back. All right. So Haiti, is it the same one? Jay is back. What do they want? Let me see. I think Haiti answered me. I did ask the question, then I went on, did other people's readings. So let me go check it out and find out. Haiti, is this the Jay that you always ask about? I didn't think his name was Jerome, but my memory's really iffy. So I'm getting old, you know, that's what happens over here. You're welcome. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the same Jay or not. But anyway, let me know. All right. Leaves flow. Thank you for your donation. Again, I appreciate you. So let's check out something for Jay. I think that we could use this one. This is one of my favorites, by the way, if you haven't seen it. The new one, it's Shadowland Tarot. Oh, no, it's someone else. Yeah, I didn't think... I thought the other one was James or I don't remember. Anyway, but Jerome, all right, you have another X. You like the guys with the J in the name. All right. Do I figure out what I want to do in the future? Clodog, hello, what's going on? Priscilla, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How do I improve my relationship with my husband? There you go. All right, leaves flow. I have a frenemy. She gossips, and I'm not sure what people think of her. I know she's a fake. I want to know what everybody else thinks because she's a two-faced snake. Leaves flow, my God. Tell us what you really think about her. Leaves flow, don't hold back. Don't hold back, leaves flow. Just go with it. Go with it. The other one's name is Joseph. That's right. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's find out about J part 2 here. All right. J 2.0. J 2.0 is texting. We want to know what he wants. Does he want a booty call or what's up with the J? Let's find out about all that stuff. The Two of Swords says that, I mean, they don't really have a hidden agenda here. They don't really have a hidden agenda. I think they just want to talk at this point. They want to figure out some stuff. They want a Four of Pentacles moment where they want a bit of the action back or a bit of the love back that they had before. They're just sort of, checking it out. So it's like we're dipping our toe in the water and we're seeing how it's going to work. The Ace of Wands. It's the toe dipping card. We want to know that's a lot of fire. We want to know how it might go. We don't expect anything great. But we might as well dip our toe in the water, see if it's cold, if it's hot, to see how you doing, and, basically things like that. So, it's pretty standard. They don't really have any hidden agendas. They just want to sort of get to see you again and say hello and find out what's up and see if there's any chance of getting back for a little action there. So the Ace of Wands, they do want to tip the toe in the water. They don't expect much. They sort of know what's coming. In advance, but they might as well give it a shot. You never know what is going to happen. So there you go. All right. Mona wants to know guidance about action steps this week. Have a choice, make very conflicted. Let's see about your choice. Mona, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, Mona has a choice. Choices. All right, so Mona, is it 2 choices, 3 choices, 5 choices? How many choices are we talking about, Mona? Let's find out. Oh, well, Raina. Thank you for your donation, Raina. How does Mike feel about last night? Oh, my. Well, if it was that memorable, I'm sure he's maybe happy. I don't know. But for this one, let's check out the Dark Mansion Tarot. I feel like I'm stuck at life. Well, Claudia, that's not good at all. Frosted Silver. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, check it out. Check it out. So, Mona, we got some choices there. Jerome is doing witchcraft on me, or doing watchcraft on me. I don't know. What is watchcraft? Do you check your watch? I'm not sure. Is doing witchcraft. So is Jerome a witchcraft person? Or what's going on? I don't know. All right, Mona, let's just go for a... Let's just go and see what we see here, Mona, for these choices. We don't know what the choices are. We don't know what the choices are. Apparently, it's communicating with somebody. So, okay, we'll say this side is communicating. We're going to have a throwdown. It's a choices throwdown, Mona. This side is communicating. This side is not communicating. This side is not communicating. So let's savor this side. You know, let's savor this side. All right, witchcraft. Hopefully Jerome's not casting a spell on you. Hopefully he doesn't have like a little doll and poking it with needles or anything. All right. Communicating, not communicating. Now the, is that it? Is stalking watchcraft? Oh, okay. I did not know that. I learn something new every day on the channel. You never know. Danielle, what is going on? How you doing? The communication side looks pretty bad. I mean, I'm not going to lie. The Ace of Swords on the let's communicate side being reversed is just not nice. I mean, that's not nice at all. That's not a good place to be. The Empress, though, says that you may sort of want to communicate. As far as communication or not, it could be something where you see something of a nice lining, a nice rainbow in the distance. I see a rainbow in the distance. I want to check it out. I want to at least try. It just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. So just bottom line, if we're talking about I want to communicate, we got the Ace of Swords upside down. That's no bueno. That's no bueno law, right? So let's just throw down the not communicating, which is sort of our default now, since we got communicating looks so terrible. But let's see what happens with not communicating. By not communicating, we're avoiding connections. We're avoiding love. We're avoiding some things that could be beneficial to us. So by not communicating, we're avoiding that. The Two of Cups reverse says it's almost like we could be causing conflict. We could be having a bit of issue. We could be having a back and forth, and we could be causing conflict in the long term. Are you good with that? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, are we good with that? I don't know. So, I mean, there's that. So the Two of Cups, we're avoiding that conflict. Now, the Tower says we're keeping things the same. We don't really want to risk something. By not communicating, we're avoiding risk too. We have some risk here. The Tower could flip. The Tower could flip over. And now we have a situation to where things are big time changing. Things are exploding in our face. No pun intended. But yeah, the Tower says that could be bad. But by not communicating, we're going to avoid that Tower moment. So we're going to keep things the same. We're going to dodge a bullet or what say, right? So you have neither one looks great. But not communicating looks like we're avoiding conflict. We're avoiding big upsets. We're avoiding some things. Is that good or bad? That's going to be up to you. Communicating, it looks just poor overall. So, I mean, there you go. Confusing reading, I'm sure. Nina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Frosted Silver. I saw some magic dude, a cult leader. I wish I could bleach my brain. He had terrible vibes. Well, that's not good at all. It's not good at all. I'm just saying, all right, if you're into voodoo and you're going to make a tarot oracle doll and you're going to stick it with needles or whatever, don't make it fat. Don't make a fat doll. I lost 240 pounds. So you need to get the doll and you need to take some of the stuffing out. Just take all the stuffing out because I'm not fat now. Okay. And it's going to have loose skin. It's going to have loose little doll skin, but that's my life. So, you know. All right. Night Reader Tarot. Larry, what is going on? Great show yesterday with the doctor. There you go. Leaves Flow had a question or not? What's going on with Leaves Flow? Okay, we got Mona. Got not knocked out of the park there. Leaves Flow. I have a frenemy. Ooh, there we go. I got a frenemy. You know, I just ban people. I don't really have frenemies. How did that... Is it Frenemy? I'm having problems spelling it. Frenemy backstab. All right, we got the Frenemy backstab. What? Yeah, I'm a fluffy voodoo doll. I'm a fluffy. By the way, the new Kickstarter is going to have fluffy Tarot Oracle voodoo dolls for sale. It's going to come with a voodoo doll, and it's going to come with 2 pins. So if you only get 2 pins, so you have to figure out where you want to stick me, right? You got to do some strategy there. So you can't just use like 50. It only comes with 2 pins. So you're going to have to figure out. You're going to have to figure out where you want to stick the Tarot Oracle. No pun intended. So let's use, speaking of stick the Tarot Oracle, let's use the Tarot in Wonderland. I mean, there you go. Well, I know what it means. All right. I dropped her Tarot Oracle. Oh, leaves float. You dropped her. Okay. All right. Yep. I don't know. If you have a Frenemy, hopefully she doesn't have a voodoo doll with you. I don't know. If you make a voodoo doll, how do you make it look like somebody in particular? Like, what if you make a voodoo doll and I'm trying to make it look like somebody and I make it look like somebody else accidentally? I mean, wouldn't that be tragic? Isn't that kind of tragic? I'm just asking a question here. I'm not into voodoo, so I don't know. I don't know. I like hoodoo. I think hoodoo's pretty cool. My friend was into hoodoo. All right. Look at all those tarot cards. Danielle, so look, this is Danielle. This is the Tarot Tower. Look, I do a Vanna White. The Vanna White, she goes like that. A Tarot Tower. Danielle, this is 50 cards. It holds 50 decks of cards. And I have a video on my channel. Like and subscribe. I have a video on my channel that shows you how to make it. It only costs $20 and it only takes 2 hours. So you can make one yourself. Glue a picture to its face. I mean, I guess. What if it's an old picture though and it doesn't look like him anymore? I don't know. Okay, so we got a Frenemy and they're backstabbing. The Chariot says that, I mean, I don't know why we got so many majors for this. We don't have Corella DeVille either. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. Raina's made dolls before. Okay, that's good. Blah Blue. Hello. Thank you for your subscription. The Chariot says that you're kind of stuck with this person at some point. We're kind of stuck with this person at some point. Even if we dump them and we ditch them and we move on, the Chariot says we could be stuck with them. I mean, the Chariot is sort of a group movement. You could be stuck with this person. I think they do sort of talk. I think people gossip. I think things happen with this person, right? The Strength says that most people are accustomed to it. Now, anybody with half a brain, number one, anybody with half a brain will look at New York's infection rate that's like way down here, and they're going to ask, why are we still locked down? Anybody with half a, you know what I'm saying? Because Como keeps putting these things that look like that, and we're here. And at some point, you got to say, I mean, this looks really good. Why are we still locked? But anybody with half a brain knows that people that gossip are going to keep gossiping about them when they leave the room. We already know this. People as adults, as things happen, as we learn about people's trends, people that gossip are going to gossip about us as well. So their trust, okay, Priscilla, don't you kind of ask that question? Like, aren't we way down here? Okay, so they know that they're going to be gossiped about, so they pretty much don't really pay much attention to this person. So that's good, right? The Page of Pentacles says we just sort of put up with it. We're not done with that person. I think that person is gonna be around for a while. They're not going away anytime soon. The Queen of Swords is Corella DeVille, right? We've watched my video, the Corella DeVille. Corella DeVille says they're just a bad person. They're just like that stuff. They like that drama. They like to cause, and that's their way of getting attention. It's nothing personal. It's a way of getting attention. And people figured this out very quickly. People are not stupid. People are not stupid. When you see, when it was like up here, you're thinking, that's not good. But when you're like here and it's down here for a long time, you're thinking, why are we still locked down? All right. Okay. How are we going to improve relationship? How are we going to improve relationships with the husband? Let's check that out. All right. PP. Relationship with the husband? How are we going to improve it? Well, don't say divorce. That's not going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. We can use the Bonfire Tarot for this one. Relationships are all about the Bonfire Tarot because that's where you want to be right there. That's where you want to be right there. Some people are good at hiding. Indeed. Corella DeVille. So if she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. There you go. Some people, you know, some people, they just like that gossip. They just like it. It's fun. It's fun. Apparently. Not for me. I hate gossip. I think that I just like attention. I like attention. But you can get attention the good way. You can get attention by making a YouTube video. You can get attention by making a card, by drawing. Like, you can get attention by making the High Priestess card. There's so many good ways to get attention. Why be evil? All right. So let's talk about the relationship with the husband, the Empress. I think you're already, you know, on a path of having a good relationship, having a strong relationship as far as that goes, right? The Empress says, just sort of get into the mode or get into the role of, you know, what does the person want? I'm married. I know what they want. I know what they expect. And I'm pretty good with that. So the little surprises, being the Empress, having the little surprises, having the little fun things, you know, making the relationship fun and normal and all this other stuff is going to be good as well, right? So the High Priestess being reversed sort of says, don't keep any secrets. If there's something that's sort of bothering, if there's something that needs to be worked out, let's work it out instead of, you know, trying to be secretive about it or avoiding conflict or anything like that. If we need something negotiated out or we need something talked out, then it's good to talk it out and figure out how that's going to go. Because the High Priestess is all about having the secrets and having hidden things and things that aren't visible and all of this other stuff. What are the cards? They are the Bonfire Tarot. Okay. So don't have any secrets. Don't keep secrets. Don't, you know, things like that. The Page of Wands also says that be malleable or be flexible as well. Be flexible, be malleable, and work with the person. Be good with working with them. And if they have issues, work it out. If you have issues, work it out and be flexible with things. Don't always have to have it your way. You know, sort of meet in between and see how that goes. And the Four of Swords says as well as let the relationship go on autopilot sometimes. We don't need to constantly work at it. We don't need to constantly do anything with it. Just let it go on autopilot sometimes and let it be, you know, fun for everybody, beneficial for everybody. So there you go. There you go. Just have a bit of combination for that. Be the Empress, be the loving wife, be and all of this other good stuff. Don't keep any secrets. Be flexible and be malleable when it comes to rules, regulations, and what they want as well. Don't always have to have it your way or the highway type thing. Be pretty flexible with that. And I think everything is going to work out great. So there you go. Hopefully that works out. How does Mike feel about last night? This is Heather's question. Let's check it out. What does Mike feel? I wonder what happened last night. Let's see. Heather. How does Mike feel about last night? Queen of Swords is very intelligent, perceptive, only cold if she's out of balance. Yes, she can be cold. She can be cold. All right, let's check it out with a Ciro Marchetti deck. Ciro Marchetti deck. Gonna find out what happened last night. How does Mike feel about last night? Hopefully it was something fun. Ivy, what is going on? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? How are you doing? Maybe more fully realized than I am. What does it mean when you have nothing but court cards? 5-point star. I made a video about court cards. 5-point star. Check out my videos. Hit that like and subscribe button. and check out the video on court cards. It explains all about them. All about them. Let's figure out what Mike thinks. What does Mike think? The Page of Wands. Well, is Mike getting out? Is Mike leaving? Is something's happening with this? Wolfie, thank you for Nina's question. I appreciate that. Should I say what happened last night? Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Sure, why not? Why not, you know? Okay, so the Page of Wands and into the Eight of Wands. It's almost like we have some movement. The Eight of Wands is usually moving. So is that moving good? Is that moving bad? I mean, I'm not really sure here, but the Eight of Wands, we definitely have movement associated with that. There could be somebody leaving. That could be some movement as far as they want to get moving forward. They want to get moving forward quickly because the Eight of Wands is swift movement as well. So we do have a movement action happening. In this particular deck, we don't really know what direction we're going, which is kind of important. It's kind of important because the Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat, says that we're coming out of a feeling of being defeated. We're coming out of a problem area. So we're coming out of a problem area to where we can go ahead and get a better situation or find a better tomorrow and not be something negative. So we sort of had some doubts. We had a situation where we're kind of wondering what was going to happen, but now something happened. It wasn't too bad, and it sort of eliminated a lot of the guesswork sort of thing. Okay, we slept together. Well, there you go. There you go. Ace of Coins says we do want to continue forward. We already have the Eight of Wands says let's move forward. Let's keep going with this. The Page of Wands says I sort of want a temporary short-term relationship about this, right? Let's do a little short-term thing. Let's do a little short-term thing and see what happens and see how it goes as far as that's concerned. The Page of Wands is all about new beginnings or getting something going that's not going to be long-term, serious, or things like that. So the Page of Wands, we want to get something going, get that heat, get that action. Sounds like we got the action. The Eight of Wands, we're moving forward. We're getting into the next stage. The Five of Wands says, we thought it could go maybe not so good. We thought it could go maybe not so good, but it's turning out well. We're going into a place that's going to be good. And the Ace of Coins says, I want to continue on this path. Do I want to continue on this path for a long time? Maybe not. The Page of Wands says, maybe not. You never know. So there we go. So we have the short-term relationship, the Ace of Coins. Let's get it started. Let's get something stable going. That would be kind of fun. And the Eight of Wands says, yeah, it was fun. Get it going, get it started, get it cranked up, and get it moving along. And there we go. All right. Well, thank you, Heather. I butchered Heather's name. I'm sorry about that, Heather. It was a mistype. It was a mistype. Only back one person for decks, nothing but Major, Arcadia, and Court. Well, okay. I mean, it all depends. You can't really say... The thing with tarot, you can't really say all majors means this, all majors means that. It depends on what the question was. It depends kind of on what the question was. All right. Let's see. Watchcraft? I don't know. Well, there you go. Well, no, that's again the page. So Heather, the Page of Wands. Watch my video. Page of Wands. By the way, Heather, hit that like and subscribe button. Heather, I got a full video on pages. I talk nothing but pages for like 20 minutes. So you'll get the Page of Wands, and it's entertaining too. I have like a PowerPoint that looks great, and you'll sort of get a walkthrough of what the Page of Wands does, how they think, what type of personality they have, and all that stuff. So the pages bring messages, or the pages bring a short-term situation. So a page is sort of a messenger. Anyway, watch all of that. Watchcraft, witchcraft, there we go. He has before. A good witchcraft deck would be what? Would be, I think we're looking at this one. I think we're looking at this one. This is going to be the witchcraft, the watchcraft, the craft, the crafty. He has done witchcraft on me before. All right. Well, hopefully he gets the voodoo doll and he doesn't make it, and he makes it at least accurate. You got to get a voodoo doll with someone, you got to get an accurate voodoo doll. Exactly. All right. Well, thank you, Heather. You're going to see a lot of spam, Heather. I post a lot of stuff. Heather's going to text Raina And she's going to be like, this dude posts so many freaking videos. Jesus Christ, what did you get me into? He posts a video every day about a card that he drew. And then he posts a video about, you know, that night's live stream. And then he posts another video. And I'm, you know, I'm kind of burned out of this guy's videos at this point. All right. Of course he did the 10 of Swords. We got voodoo or not? We got some voodoo. We got some voodoo. We got the 10 of Wands. I think we're worried about voodoo. I think we're worried about a little bit of witchcraft and such not. The Chariot says that they're trying to get some love. They're trying to get some love there. The Ace of Cups, they just want a bit of love. They just want a bit of that love, and they're trying to get it, and they're trying to figure out, is this going to be good or bad or whatnot? Because the Four of Swords says that they've had a break. They've sort of been without some good loving for a while. They've had that break. They've had that downtime. You know, they've had that downtime. It's just not something that they're pleased with. The 10 of Wands is sort of worrying them. It's sort of weighing in on them at some point. Okay, so the Chariot says they do want to get moving on something. They do want to get a bit of action as far as this is concerned. Things that I would look at for voodoo would be, let's say, the Queen of Swords. No offense to Frosted Silver. No offense. I would look for the Queen of Swords, maybe the King of Swords, something along those lines, maybe mix in with the Devil. Maybe mix in a bit of that, right? Or some sort of exchange, like we would have the Six of Pentacles would be an exchange. We're throwing that out. Or maybe even the Six of Cups. That's kind of harsh. I'm sorry, Six of Cups. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Six of Cups, but there's that. I don't see anything that indicate any spells, any witchcraft or anything like that. I don't see it. I see they're looking for love. They've been a while without any good loving. They need some good loving. They've been a while without any good loving. So they're reaching out to people. They want to see who's going to bite and see what happens with there. But the 10 of Wands, you know, I don't see it. I don't see it. And I'm sorry I said the Six of Cups with voodoo, because I know some people are like, oh my God, that's terrible. But they are doing that exchange. Anything with an exchange, I would think that would be like that. Speaking of cards, if you haven't seen my latest card, by the way, it is the High Priestess. Look at that. I did a face. I did my own face. It looks like that somebody just like did something, you know, sort of, you know, questionable to her, but there is that. But I mean, I like it. I like the shading and all that on the bottom. I think this is going to be a good card. It's going to be a nice card. I painted this today. Is P my life partner? I don't know. Well, Nina had a question like forever ago. Like, Nina has been waiting for like a year to get their question answered. I think they asked it like 7 hours ago. So let's say Nina. And then I think Wolf was kind enough to get Nina's question up there. I think Wolf repeated Nina's question. Let me look for there. So Wolf said, Nina, Wolfie says, will I get added on Snapchat by a guy named Nick? He's a Leo and I'm a Pisces. Okay. Will I get added? A dude, a Nick. Let's see, Nina. Nick adding me to Snapchat. I just butchered Nick's name. That's brutal. It's Nike C now. Hope you don't mind me butchering Nick's name. I mean, you know. So is Nick cute? I mean, I'm just asking. Just for curiosity, is Nick cute? We want to know. We want to know this. We're going to use. We're not going to use this deck. Okay, we're not going to use that deck. We'll instead use this deck. I think this deck is going to be the better deck, since the other one fell on the floor. So, there you go. All right, I'm not sure why it's embarrassing. He changed his name from Ian. So it's Ian, or it's Nick, or it's something. Well, you know, we don't use numerology here, so we're not going to sort of translate his name. And we'll pick that deck up off the floor later. Okay, he's cool, and it is. Well, there you go. Nancy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a whoopsie. Sometimes it just falls down London Bridge is falling down. There we go. Not sure why it's embarrassing, but Ian or Nick or whatever his name is in the next 5 minutes, we're going to see about adding him to Snapchat, and then we'll pick up the deck after the stream. All right. So, Nancy, I appreciate you. We're going to end soon. Let's see. Whoa. Ending soon. There we go. All right. So, the Hermit. Well, says maybe not. The Hermit says maybe not. The Ace of Swords. So we're looking at a couple of negative cards here. Let's take a look at how that goes. At how that's rolling. The Hermit is all about keeping to herself. It's that Virgo feel there. It's about keeping to herself, being ourselves, not really communicating very well, not really wanting to sort of hook up with the Snapchat, all this other stuff, right? Ace of Swords is the initiation of communication. So we're starting communication. The Ace of Swords. Swords is about learning. It's air. It's about communicating, talking. It's about getting things progressed as far as learning is concerned as well. So we have a new class or something, then that's going to be sort of where we want to go. The Ace of Swords reversed says, I don't want to initiate that new connection. I don't want to start talking. I don't want to do that. So we have two negative cards sort of moving into being added to Snapchat. The Four of Wands is talking about sort of being at home or being comfortable. They just want to sort of be someplace else, or they just want to communicate with somebody else. It seems that they just don't want that communication going. The Knight of Pentacles. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, Knights are all about movement and getting action going. And the Knight of Pentacles is about getting stability or finding a stable situation, getting to where we want to be as far as stability is concerned. And they just don't see that stability with this connection. It's just not something they want to pursue. So we got a lot of negative cards. The Home card could be good. It could be nice. That's normally in a relationship. That's kind of nice, you know, because we have the Home card is also like, I think there was an article in one book that said that the Home card looked like a Jewish wedding or old school Jewish wedding or something like that. Anyway, that could be good for a relationship, but not when it's smothered by negativity. So basically no. I mean, if we're looking for yes or no questions, it's basically no. So there you go. Sorry about that. It does look like Snapchat does not look like a viable alternative. Speaking of viable alternatives, we got cards all over the floor. Let's see if we can rescue this situation here. We can rescue the situation and use these cards for Nancy's reading. Let's see if we can do that. All right. We're playing 78 card pickup. Oh no, it fell all over my High Priestess card too. All right. Okay, we played 78 card pickup. And the good news, well, there's no good news. The good news is we don't have to shuffle. I mean, dropping them on the floor is a fantastic shuffling method. Nancy, you just got the ultimate shuffle. We dropped them on the floor. So there you go. Danielle Souls. I was going to donate through Super Chat. It's not going through for me. Danielle, you donated. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So Danielle, let me know your question. Hello, I'm new. XOXOXOXO. What's up, XOXOXOXO? How are you doing? Welcome to the wild and wonderful place known as TarotOracle. Drops 78 cards on the floor. Okay, so Nancy wants to know, should I continue working with Marcus, use Isaac's guy, or find someone new altogether for my home repairs? We got a throwdown. Nancy. Home repair throwdown. All right. We got a triple throwdown here for Nancy. Okay. We got 3. Right here will be the third one. All right. Let's check this out. So the throwdown, we got Marcus, Isaac's guy, and new guy. All right, so we're clear. We got Marcus, Isaac's guy, or the new guy. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What messages do I need to hear? There we go. All right, check it out. I mean, this is a thoroughly shuffled. This is a floor shuffle. This is a floor shuffle. Frosted Silver, it's super advanced. This is the throwdown. This is the TO throwdown right here. Thank you for your donation, NC. I appreciate that. Had to clear my throat and get some water. All right. So, as far as Marcus goes, we got, by the way, entertainment purposes only, never spend money based upon a fat man reading tarot cards on the internet. Okay. Virtue is not really good for being reversed here. Are we going with pure virtue, or are we going with some of the Rider-Waite? Are we going with some of the Rider-Waite meaning here? If we expand it, maybe it could be a little bit better. It's almost like that this home repair person never finishes. Marcus may not ever be done. They may never be done. The Four of Wands is the completion card, and it's upside down. Not looking good. And it's next to a reversed Virtue as well. Virtue is a pretty good card. Reverse, not so much. But this is also sort of like you're stuck with me card as well. Let's go back. Let's go back to traditional Rider-Waite where you're stuck with me. You don't have any other options. Good luck. Have a nice day. And by the way, I never finish. So, you know, that's again, entertainment. That's what we're sort of looking at for the Marcus situation. And I mean, again, don't make, you know, this is entertainment. This is not real. Okay. So let's look at the next one, which is Isaac's guy. Is Isaac's guy going to be pretty good? Cruelty being in there doesn't look good. It's not a good look. I mean, it's just not a good look overall. Cruelty being the second card in there. Death says that they are pretty reliable. They know what they're doing, and you're going to get what you want out of it. You're going to get what you want out of it. You may have a bit of a price jump. Maybe, we don't know. May have a bit of a price jump. Why is cruelty here? It may be a bit difficult to work with. We may have a bit of a price jump. May have some sort of issues that come in. We have issues. Now, death reversed says you get what you pay for. So you're going to get reliability. You're not going to get, you know, some new situation where all of a sudden things change. You get what you pay for with Isaac's guy. Okay, there you go for Isaac's guy. All right, now let's, for the new person. What is the new person going to look like? Sorrow and the Chariot, it's almost like that you have too many options for a new person. If you're going to go out and look, obviously you're going to look at the, you know, at the city or the nearby city or some cities. You know, what is the recommended vendors that the cities have? I forgot the city council, not city council, Jesus. Anyway, you're going to look on the city's website and find out who their recommended people are, the people that are insured. You know, obviously you're going to go through all of this. The Chariot says you have way too many options. It's difficult to figure out who is going to be good, who is going to be bad. Everybody has good reviews. One of those things to where it's weird to try to find somebody for a particular repair. So, but again, you know, if you have two recommendations already, it seems that those would probably be the better choice, obviously. The Three of Swords says that going with somebody new may be unpredictable. So you may want to lean back on Isaac's guy. But I mean, we're looking at Isaac's guy looks like the best one so far. Isaac's guy looks like the best one so far. Marcus seems like that he's going to take a bit long to get it finished. But, you know, again, entertainment purposes only. There you go. All right. How does SS feel when he sees me and G together? Well, there you go. All right. Well, at Frosted Silver, if you have Oracle decks, I mean, do you have the Frosted Silver? Do you have the Echoes of Nature? If you like Oracle decks, we have 8 of these left, and it's gone forever. It has cats and cats and cats and cats and ducks and doggies and cats and dogs and landscapes and cats. There's a lot of cats. I hope you like cats. But these are all my paintings. I actually did paint these. This is an oil painting. This is an oil painting. That's an oil painting. That's a pastel painting. That is pastels and colored pencil. So there you go. But yeah, Echoes of Nature. Go to Etsy and search for Echoes of Nature. It's on sale right now. And Raina should have hers Monday. So we got another question here from, let's see, Danielle. I did it for the link in your description. Danielle, thank you for your donation. Message is here. I have no idea what to ask. You know, Danielle wants to know, just give me a general. Give me a general, Danielle. Give me a general. What do I need to hear? What do I need to hear? Let's see about all of that. By using a deck that I won't drop on the floor. That would be fantastic. I will not drop this one. This is one of my favorites, by the way, The Hobbit. The Hobbit. James, what is going on? How are you doing? Wolf is leaving. Wolf, see you. Have a great night. Hope everything works out. Find the beginner course on T.O.'s page. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. All right. Avni wants to know about a life partner, but we are bailing after Danielle and then after NC and find out about the Sagittarius. All right. You better get your deck on Monday. You'd get your deck in a book on Monday, but you just ordered the book this weekend. So the book is going to be there probably Wednesday or Thursday, I guess. The Hobbit Tarot says, what general messages do you want to know? Trust your own intuition. Trust in yourself. The Hermit doesn't mean stay by yourself. It means trust in yourself in this particular instance. Sort of, you know, when you feel something, when you have a feeling, when you think things are going one way instead of a different way, then that's going to be sort of how they're going. The Hermit says that you have good intuition. Use that intuition and trust your own judgment. Don't doubt yourself. If you got a good decision, if you know what you're doing, you did the research, you made a good decision, then you made a good decision. Don't go and doubt it. Try to second guess it. Wonder if the grass is greener on the other side of that decision, etc., etc. The Ace of Coins says as well as sort of invest in yourself. So if you have a project that you've been thinking about, I mean, go research that project. See if the Ace of Coins says, see if a project is worth pursuing. Is it worth pursuing? Is it worth pursuing making something and selling it? Is it worth pursuing having some job offer that you've heard about? Is it worth pursuing getting something started where you're writing or you're doing some hobby that you like, that you enjoy? You know, make sure that you pursue things that you enjoy and things that could be good for you in the long run. The Ten of Cups says that nothing has to be perfect. Don't try to make everything perfect. Don't work on something until it's perfect and burn yourself out. Don't expect perfection from other people. Don't expect perfection from yourself. It's all about learning and evaluating and listening to yourself and doing what is right and doing what you think is going to be important for you. But don't try to make it perfect every time. If we're starting some art project, don't try to make it look great or fantastic. Just do it because it's entertainment, it's fun, and things like that. The Four of Cups says as well is watch what you accept into your life. So the Four of Cups, the Lord of blended pleasure. Watch what you accept. Don't accept anything. Don't accept everything. Look and evaluate what is coming into your life, what opportunities you have, what things are being in your life, and do you really need those in your life? If you have a negative friend, maybe you want to reduce communication with that person. If you have a positive friend, maybe you want to increase communication with that person. If you have things that are just not beneficial and you can shed those, look at how we can benefit from shedding those and moving on and not having a bunch of negative things in our life, a bunch of worry in our life. So sort of optimize what you have and how it moves along and how it goes. And there you go. All right. Frosted Silver thought it was a deck of pictures. Yeah, that was one of the problems I ran into. A lot of people thought it was just pictures. And it's actually art. So I had to actually put on my page that this is my art. Okay. How does Sag currently feel? Abundant Queen, welcome. What is going on? All right. Let's see, how does the Sag currently feel? This will be the last reading. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me and watching me drop cards tonight. It was fun as always. And we'll end with everybody's favorite, the wheel, the golden wheel tarot. There you go. There you go. Is my brother's girlfriend pregnant? I have a YouTube channel, do tarot reading as well. Well, there you go. All right, let's figure out about the Sagittarius. About the Sagittarius and see if that's going to be good, bad, or indifferent. How they feel about you. Do we need to go to the love screen? I think so. I think so. We could go to the love screen and check that out. Let's go there. All right. The love screen. The love screen says, how is it going? The Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, the World, and the King of Cups. You got something nice here. You got something nice here. Look at this. Look at this. This is fantastic. The King of Cups, for one, says that they definitely want something with a bit of the relationship attached. They like you. I think they like you. They really enjoy your company. The King of Cups says they like your company. They like hanging out with you as well. The Seven of Cups says you're not the only one, though. Seven of Cups may be some other people, maybe some other people involved as well. Maybe they have some other options, or you have some other options. In other words, there's some more things on the table than just you and this person. They could have some other options, or you as well. But the Seven of Cups says that we're sort of blending maybe a couple of different people together, and you're sort of trying to figure out what our priorities are, where we want to continue on with this. The Six of Cups, though, says we do want a relationship. We do want something started and something fun. Something that we can come home to at night and enjoy. And the Six of Cups says that that's going to be something that we can mutually share, be beneficial, have some good things going as well. So the World says we have unlimited opportunities with this particular thing. I think it's looking like a really good. If you can get into this and the competition, you win the competition, if it is a competition, then the World says that that's a very good opportunity for you as far as the relationship goes and as far as this person goes. The World is like one of the best cards that you can get out as far as coming there. It talks about infinite possibilities or big possibilities. Things could go how you want it. Things could be perfect as far as a relationship goes if we sort of jump into that, and if you're willing to sort of go the distance with that particular style of relationships. But again, we could have other options. They could have other options, to sort of look out for that. But overall, I mean, that looks really good. I think the Sagittarius is looking very promising. The World, being the last card of the reading, is quite possibly the best card that you can get at the end of a love reading, in my opinion. Obviously, people are going to say the Two of Cups or the Lovers. What about them? I like those. I even like the Three of Cups. But the World points to unlimited possibilities, or big things, right? Big things. It's not just a standard lover. It's something more. It could transform into something more. And that's always positive and a good thing. Anyway, it has been a fun evening. Thank you for everyone for joining me. I'm here every night at 6:30. Please come back and hang out with me. We'll see you next, if I can find the button. We'll see you next time.